It's highly destructive. It's highly inappropriate. But listen, anything for a radio morning bit.
There's a level, and I've come to believe this, there's a level of overall life unhappiness with like a second assistant manager of a grocery store. Because a run-in that I had with a grocery store manager one time.
Was this as a customer or as an ill-fated employee?
This was
right.
as a customer.
Right?
Years ago, MJ, I don't know if you recall this. Joey B, a dear friend of mine, one of my closest friends, went to Cash and Carry on Gandy Boulevard.
Yeah, right down from our old radio station, right down from the old J-Core, Clear Channel, iHeart.
Right. So
soon to be demolished and turned to apartments.
He and I were living at the Cove on West Shore Boulevard. He goes to the Cash and Carry. He gets Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries.
Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha, roger that.
Opens up the box, no Crunch Berries.
No Crunch Berries.
So this is suddenly an epidemic.
Oh, did we do this on the air?
I'm working at the MJBJ morning show.
That's right.
Fester, go down to Cash and Carry. And I was on a cell phone then, right? The old analog cell phones.
This was very disturbing.
And
Joey B was upset.
Right.
That he bought a box of Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries, and there were no Dingleberries in the box.
Right, Crunch Berries. Crunch Berries.
No Crunch
What
Berries.
are they, like the reddish?
No Crunch Berries in the box.
So, Fester, go down there, open up every box of Captain Crunch.
Oh, that's right. We said Fester there live on the air.
Pour it out on the full floor.
Oh, so we have Fester on a cell phone at Cash and Carry. That's they just built a new Publix there.
Right.
It's right at the corner of Manhattan and Gandy.
Right.
And right next door, you got the Scan Design furniture place. They now have like an Orange Theory in there as well. All right. So we send Fester in live on the air. Hey, Fester, go in. Just start opening boxes of Captain Crunch with Crunch Berry. Just start dumping them out on the floor just to ascertain whether there are Crunch Berries in the box, unlike what Joey B had.
Now, as I'm walking out of the studio, BJ gives me $50. He goes, "Don't you leave without paying for them."
Right.
I was like, "Okay, no problem. I got it." So I go out there, I get there, I call you guys, I'm on the air. I start opening up boxes of Captain Crunch, pouring them in the aisle. And I opened up
You imagine you got this large dude.
It's just pouring cereal straight on the floor.
Cereal on the
At least you
floor.
weren't pouring milk on top of it.
And then I'm like, "Yep, this
Slurping
one's
it up.
got it. This one has Crunch Berries. Nope, this one has Crunch Berries too. Get another one, Fester." All right. The guys from the meat department are looking. People are gathering around. And a manager, the second assistant manager, not the manager, not the assistant manager, the second assistant manager, comes up to me while I'm in the row pouring out the cereal.
But isn't that illegal what you're doing right now? Because is it grazing or is it tampering with stuff?
Nothing's illegal. Nothing's been shoplifted. Nothing hasn't been paid for. He comes up to me and he grabs my arm. And I'm on the phone, on the radio.
I remember this.
And he goes, Hey, you son of a bitch. What the bleep are you? And MJ, he's riding the pod.
Yeah.
He's kind of lowering the microphone.
This was before we had delay.
Before we had
So
delay. Right.
we did not. It was. I don't think we had a delay until the whole Janet Jackson debacle. Remember that?
He's like, "You son of a bitch. You
Right.
get the bleep out of my store." And I'm kind of motioning to him, pointing to my phone like, "Shut up. Shut up." But I can't say that to him. But I'm like, "Shut up. Stop yelling at me."
Right.
And he's like,
I think he did the right thing.
But he's like, "If you ever come to this store again, I'm going to kick your ass myself. You son of a..."
This is all on the air.
Right. Yeah, good.
I think he actually dropped some 4-letter words as well.
And then
I'm like trying to run the volume up and down to like try to get his curse words off. And
BJ
Yeah.
yells, "Don't leave without paying for it." So I'm
Yeah.
like, I have to pay for it. So I'm
plus,
standing.
you were going to clean it up as well.
I'm standing. I didn't even get that far.
Right, I know.
I'm standing in line, and the girl who worked the cash wrap area or the return section, she goes, "Mr. So-and-so, please come to the front desk." The guy, the manager, he walks up, he gets a phone call. And he's like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's in my store right now, sir. I got him, sir." Yes, and he's like talking to the district manager of Cash and Carry.
The district manager was listening to the show live. This was MJ and BJ days on 93. And the district manager calls up while Fester's still there.
He knew what store. He knew the manager's
Right.
name. He goes, "I got him, sir. I'm kicking him out right now." And the guy says over the phone, a district manager, and he later called me and apologized.
Right.
District manager calls and goes, "If you ever talk to a customer like that again, I'm going to fire you so fast, your head will spin around."
It doesn't matter if you're dumping Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries all over the aisle. Don't talk to a customer
So,
like that.
This grizzled guy who aged 10 years in front of me in a couple of seconds, he just looks at me, hangs up the phone, and goes, "Why the hell didn't you tell me we were on the radio?" I'm like, what? I'm like, "Sir, you didn't have to curse at me. I'm sorry."
No, I think he did the right thing. You're some lunatic is throwing stuff, is like damaging his store and damaging the products. He doesn't know what you're going to do next. That's not normal shopping behavior.
I think you're a terrible customer service representative, Roxanne.
Actually, I agree with you, Roxanne. It's highly destructive. It's highly inappropriate. But listen, anything for a radio morning bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Fester almost went to state prison for a turkey fryer in a van.
you know that.
So anything for the bit.
It might have been
I heard
county.
that.
I mean, if it was less than a year, it'd been county. I'd have gone. I made friends.